Okay, chatters. We're going to be looking at my stream at this nice, lovely forest. It's a great place. We're obviously on a planet, right? Are we on a planet?
Where are we right now?
Let me see. Are we on a planet? Because that look. Oh, we're not on a planet, are we?
No.
No.
We're in a stuffy old conference room.
We're in a stuffy old conference room. Just what we're trying to escape by playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I get enough of these in my day-to-day life, but that's not quite right. I'll say I've had enough of these.
I get enough of these in my day-to-day life, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't really end up in a lot of conference rooms anymore in my line of work, but I bet you do.
I less than you think. Thanks to COVID. Thanks, COVID.
Thanks, COVID. Now we realize it is possible to work from home, and we don't have to be in offices.
I mean, we've said it for years. It's like, well, you won't do any work. Well, we're doing work at home. You can kind of easily monitor that, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seems pretty simple to me. But whatever.
So, yeah. Well, welcome back to our Space Engineers Survival Series, episode number 18. I'm Charlie, your trusty co-pilot. And joining me here across the stuffy conference room table is the intrepid Just Veggin.
Are you doing the script? Yeah, you are.
I am.
Hey, Space Adventures. Ready for another exciting episode of expanding the MFI space station.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and last time we delved into the art of building and expanding our living quarters and crafting a state of the art CIC. You know, all the blahs.
The sick.
Yeah, the old command center.
Oh yeah, we got it all decked out, ready for action. But tonight, we're taking it even further.
Oh boy, that's right. Our mission is to expand the space station. And well, okay, hold on. That's a weird way to say that. I'm gonna say from toes to nose, not tail to nose, because toes to nose sounds more fun. So our mission is to expand the space station from the end to end. And now we've done the front end, so we're gonna do the tail end. But that being said, we're going to load it with jump drives and batteries galore, making it the ultimate cosmic jumper.
A jumping station. I like it. So buckle up, fellow engineers, as we embark on another cosmic building adventure and expanding the MFI space station. It'll be a blast. A blast. You right, a blast. I said it.
An actual blast.
Oh, it's a blast. I'm telling you.
A thunderous blast.
It's a blast.
Yeah, so I'm free camming, showing our CIC area, but maybe we ought to just like walk down there and have a look at it.
Suppose we can, because I was just showing whatever you were showing. Who am I? It's just a guy looking at some plants. That's all I'm doing. I'm just a veggin.
According to the title on your living pod, you're a little more than just the guy looking at plants. Let's actually take a look at that.
Well, are we flying anywhere? If we're not flying anywhere, then I'm just looking at plants. Otherwise, I'm the best pilot in this sector.
Confirmed.
That's why I got the #1 living pod, baby. You don't give that to just anybody.
I was hoping we'd get the best pilot quote, but we didn't. We got I'm not crazy. Crazy are those who don't understand my craziness.
Well, that's probably accurate as well.
Check out these little bubble windows. I love these things. You can walk out and get a really nice view of the ring.
Nice.
And the circular shape kind of reminds me of the ring, you know.
I like it. I like it. And you can see around. And
yeah, you kind of have this really nice view.
Yeah.
It's like you feel like the gorillas at the zoo, that have like little bubble windows.
Mm-hmm.
They can kind of like poke their head out. Yeah, I feel like those guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and then there's a little couch here in case you want to do a little bit of stargazing.
Which that's kind of what I want to do, but
Hmm?
I have sound when I sit on the couch, but I don't have sound when I don't.
Like ship noise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll hear the thrusters when you're sitting in the couch because it acts kind of like a control seat. There is a sound setting for more realistic sound, but that kind of eliminates that problem. But yeah, anyway.
It's okay. I just thought it was interesting.
It is. So this is kind of the living pod area I made up here, and these living pods, I'll show them an empty one. I won't show them your room.
Well, you can. There's nothing in it. I haven't decorated it.
All that's really in these rooms here is storage, and well, this one doesn't even have an air vent in here, so I'll have to fix that. But a cryopod and access to the cargo system. That's all it is. It's set to be filled however you want. And what's great about these things is there's just a ton of viewing. There's a ton of glass. So I wanted these. I really wanted that, and like we talked about having kind of like a mushroom-shaped end to this, and so I wanted to keep that kind of like a curved feel, to it. And then as you go through, you'll see that glass just continues to carry on through, and then it goes through to the next living pod as well. So just really open, a good view of things coming in and out of the landing pad from here.
And if you want a spot on a space station for living, just call 1-800. Don't call.
1-800 MFI space station.
Yeah, and we will put you on a waiting list where you can. Okay, so where's the CIC? I want to see the CIC.
Okay. Yeah, the medical area hasn't really been fully built out yet.
Medical area.
When we're up in here in this living area, we're on the tippy top. Right. So in order to go anywhere, we need to go down.
So we have to go down. Going down.
Take a look over here, though.
Down to the low floor. We have some lights. They are very colorful, and it's scary to look at the motion controller.
Well, so that's the other thing is, chatters. We have emotion blocks all around the ship.
You're gonna make me do it.
Yeah, if you give us an emotion here. Where's this at?
There it is.
If you give us an emotion, we will go ahead and change our emotion blocks all around the ship to whatever emotion you choose. Just let us know. We will switch them. The only way they ever get changed in game is when someone suggests we change them. So give us one of the emotions from the list, and we will swap it over for you.
So if you're sad, the ship can be sad. If you're confused, the ship can be confused.
Now, if you have a specific emotion block you want to change, like there's one on the truck, there's one in the dance room, the bartender has its own emotion block. You could specify, like bartender is happy or something like that. You could tell us that as well. So just let us know, and that's your list of emotions to choose from. By the way, what do you think of the new ads I made for our coffee shop?
Well, for one, I'm really interested in Nebula Beans. I think I own stock.
Yeah, so Nebula Beans is one of MFI's, which is our parent company, right? Mindbody Industries. This is we're all operating under the umbrella of MFI, and Nebula Beans is a part of that. So Nebula Beans, essentially, we're coffee traders.
Obviously, if I'm a part of it, we're going to be coffee drinkers.
Yep. So Nebula Beans, it's what our ship AI suggested. If you don't know, we do have some ship AI here. And so
it's quite annoying. I'm not talking to it.
Yeah, it's possible for us to talk to our ship AI and add that in game.
Some people.
So if you see us,
some people.
If you see us communicating with that, that's essentially a Chat GPT, a large language model trained AI to believe it's installed on the ship. So sometimes we'll ask it questions and whatnot, but it came up with the suggestion for the name of our coffee shop, which was Nebula Beans. And then I also asked it for a bunch of slogans because I wanted to make some posters. So it came up with "Discover the universe with nebula beans." And I was like, well, that's cool. So then I asked it, well, can you make it an image of like a coffee cup spaceship? And so it did. And so I put it all together. I slapped it together in Illustrator, did some fun tech stuff. Made it look okay. Whatever. Added my little graphic design touch to it. But there you go. It's almost entirely generated by our ship AI.
That I'm not talking to.
Also, same with this one. In fact, I wanted an astronaut drinking a cup of coffee, and that's what the ship AI came up with. And then I added the text bubble. I asked it for the slogan, but I added the text bubble and did all the text stuff myself. But otherwise, that's all AI. And then there's one at the front here too. I asked it for another slogan, and it gave me nebula beans, fuel for your journey. So then I asked for a coffee cup floating in space. Anyway, so I figure when people come to visit us, and also when we just want a cup of coffee, we have this little coffee shop. It's not far off from the landing ring. You come in, walk in. We have so many blocks in here, my textures are failing to load, so I apologize for that. Normally that does look a little nicer, but yeah, see how they pop in and out? Yeah, that'll happen. It's because our ship has something like 20,000 blocks on it.
My chat doesn't see that because I'm not showing it. But I could.
You have a pretty wide angle, because where I'm sitting, like the near edge of the rug is like basically at the camera bottom.
I'm showing your chat right now.
Well, so this is our coffee shop. We should show you the dance hall, because I think we just we teased it a little bit when we looked up from the balcony. So.
Well, I've never seen it, so I mean.
Wait, are you coming? There you are.
Well, as soon as I can figure out how to get off the couch.
Quick, shut the door on him.
No, don't. You can't shut the door. You can't shut the door that quick.
He's too squirrely.
I'm too good. Woo! I'm through.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So
shiny.
This is our dance hall. Pop-Up Sir designed the floor. I think.
Very shiny.
I think I agree. Very good choice.
Yeah.
I did the rainbow lights because I thought that would look really fun and festive and like party room.
Where's the music? Play the music. I'm dancing.
It's right here.
I'm dancing.
I don't know that there's a lot of good dance songs. I went.
I'm just flying in the sky on a space station made by some guys. Do do. Do 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 do.
There you go.
Slow beat. Boop 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 boop. Ooh, we got lights. Oh, that's cool.
What do you think?
I like it. I would have never noticed them until you turn on the music.
Yeah.
I see you got a couple spots you haven't done anything with yet.
It took a lot of time to set up just the two gobos, and I was like, that certainly is a lot of coverage, so I didn't want to do two more gobos of the same kind, but I want to do something maybe a little different. So it's two rotating lights with two searchlights, or two rotating lights and one searchlight per gobo. And then there's timers on the wall that essentially just flick the hinges and reverse the rotor, so that they just rotate and spin different ways. And then the one on the ceiling just goes the one direction. It doesn't really change or anything.
That's cool.
But yeah, I think the effect is good, and I don't even know if I need the other two arms, but hey, you're welcome to design something if you'd like. Oh, you're sitting over there. Hold on. Oh, I'll come sit with you.
Just watching the lights, man. Just watching the lights. Having a beverage in the dance hall.
Yep. It's so funny because the evil emotion doesn't fit the vibe of this room at all, but it's sort of like, you will have fun.
Well, chat hasn't told us what to change it. But yeah, you're right. 100%.
That's right, chat. We need your help. Change the emotion block. Evil doesn't fit the vibe. What should we change it to?
Of course, my dancing isn't really appropriate for a slow jam, but you know, I mean, it's what I got.
Well, now it's gonna go into this, like, what is this, Sands of the Slave Princess? Yeah, this is like a heavy song.
Whee! Okay, so if you're just joining us and you're saying, hey, this is Space Engineers, yes it is. Let's do an F8. Let's zoom out. I don't know where I'm at, but I don't care because that's not what I'm doing. This is where we're at. Yeah. We are in this area of this huge space station. Yeah. And our job today is to make it even better than it already is. Turn on the lights.
The landing ring? Oh, they're on. It's just, it's really bright here.
I don't see any lights. Are they?
Yeah, I'd have to rotate the ship so that...
so you can't see the lights if we're in the sun?
Yeah, because the sun's too bright.
Are they underneath too, or just on the one side?
Just the one side, but hang tight. We're rotating.
Okay. Well, I'll just... So that side's going to get better. We're going to go ahead and go with the rotation. Yes, this is a space station that rotates. You betcha. And there we go.
There you go. Look at that.
Now
when it becomes the shadowed side, it's so cool. Okay, done rotating.
Yep. I'm not seeing all of the lights. Is it just because...
Might be a render distance thing.
Okay, I'm going to show his view because he has a better view of it. Here's what he's seeing. Yeah. That's what happens.
And by the way, that blue M on the top that's glowing of the front, that's the conference room. You can see the living pods there on the top. All of those, and then the hallway connecting the living pods. I really like the pale blue light with the white blocks. This thing can fly too, by the way. Got thrust in every direction. What is the jump drive at? That's the question. What can we jump to? Under 400. I'm sorry, 4,000 kilometers. So not quite 4,000. So I think we've added weight and we haven't added jumps. Although that's not true. I added 2 jump drives recently.
We're going to add a couple more here this episode, probably.
So the tail end, which is this little pointy end of the midsection there.
Way too short.
We are considering expanding that because we specifically want to stuff this thing with jump drives. We want this station to be able to jump further than any of our small ships could. Mm-hmm. And the only way we're really going to pull that off is if we you know, just like absolutely overload this thing with jump drives. Now we have the space, so I think, you know, we can certainly load it up. But yeah, then batteries are a good idea. We have more batteries than anything else on this ship, because this thing is an absolute powerhouse. But everything we have really runs on energy rather than hydrogen. But I think more than anything else, what we need to do is find some ice. So would you want to do an ice mission?
I think we do need to do a massive ice. I think we're out of oxygen, and we need to get ice. So I think that's probably what we need to do. That's not the space. It's probably the other side, right? I'll find it. Where's the truck? There's the truck.
I think it's dorsal top, and dorsal front.
So we do have the jump drive on it.
Do you just number? I'm just a percentage.
And I am on the truck now. Do you know where there's some ice?
Offhand, I'd have to check for an asteroid. Because I don't think... I don't think I know one nearby. We jumped pretty far away last time. We're far from where we used to be, I guess is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
I mean, there's asteroids around. We can just look for them.
Yeah. So probably best to take the truck for that, don't you think?
I'm in it right now.
Okay, and we need like a work ship too.
Yeah, you might want to connect a drill ship.
Yeah, our oxygen is at 0. That's terrible. So I do have a ship over here.
You have a ship that comes out the top?
Did you see that?
Okay, we're going to talk about that, sir.
Yeah, you didn't even see
I said you could have a hangar off of your living quarters, but not in the middle of the thing. Unless your living quarters happens to be in the middle.
I thought about making like private landing pads for everyone. I was like, oh my god, how fancy.
Oh, we're going to do that. I mean, that's part of the vision, is a private hangar for each living pod.
I'm attached.
So...
Okay, let me do this first. So
Did I just disconnect, or did I not? Oh, I'm not in the game. That's fine. Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
So I have an ice marker that is 27,000 kilometers away.
I'm assuming we'll be able to get closer.
We'd want to jump the station. Do we want to queue a jump from the station?
Well, there's asteroids around. There's got to be ice in one of them.
Okay. Well, I'm aboard. So if you want to detach and head out, we can. Suppose we don't need to actually bring the entire jump drive unit, but it's just easier to take it with us than it is to leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it gives you extra boost.
It does.
Oh, I need to get the music going again. Do we have an ore detector on the truck? We do, don't we?
We do. There's got to be ice around this guy, right?
What you see? Do you have an antenna as well? Oh, you got it on, I see.
I do have an antenna. It is on, but I'm not seeing any ores at all. Do you see any ores?
Nothing.
It seems weird that there wouldn't be any ores in something this size. Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, let's see what else we got.
We got this one straight ahead here.
That little one? Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm zoomed way, way in. I don't see any color patterns that would hint that it has anything on it. Would you point, actually nose up and to the left of that clump? Yeah, I think I saw some color there.
You want to go there?
Yeah, let's go there instead.
Okay.
Do you have a camera on the truck?
I don't know. I mean...
Yeah, you do.
I don't know where. We do.
Just put it on your toolbar. It's just called camera. It's the regular, not the top-mounted one.
Look, I'm just the driver. I didn't say I was a spotter.
It's nice to use that to kind of like zoom in on stuff and get a
For the
look.
passenger, yes.
I see nickel on the one on the right, the spherical one.
Okay, well, there's silicon straight ahead. I don't see anything else. Do we want silicon? Do we care?
I don't know. Really, we just need ice.
Okay.
I don't know why the nickel isn't showing up, because I definitely see it. Or is it just silicon there?
What's this?
Okay.
This is what? Silicon there.
Silicon.
There's silicon on the big one, I think.
Not that exciting.
Little surprised there's no ice, to tell you the truth. Nothing on that guy. Nickel there. Do you want nickel?
No, I don't really need nickel. God, this thing stops so fast, doesn't it?
It does. That's why I trust it.
It basically flies straight at something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, why does the F7 camera so weird?
Because do 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 do. Somebody's gotta have some ice. How are you supposed to have a beverage without ice? It would be hot and it would taste like snot if you didn't have any ice.
One of these days, chat, I'm gonna take these kind of clips of Veggie singing like that, and I'm gonna turn them into songs.
Well, I thought that was a good one. So we have iron and silver on this one, and the little guys. One to the right, one to the left. But I don't see anything else yet, which is weird. What do we got here? That is iron, more iron. Do we need any iron?